This is a video announcing my sale of my baseball cards. I have two separate sets. The big one I have not taken a picture of or put for sale yet, but it is coming. So, here's my 1992 Leaf baseball cards. It's not every player on every team in that year. But can you imagine who's in here? Let's look, shall we? Let's see if I can angle this just so. Alright, first page is the Angels. Pardon me. If you heard that, pardon me. I don't know hardly any of these players' names. I'm from Houston, so I know the Astros. So, I only have 4 Angels cards here. And some of these players have duplicates. Like, for instance, that this player may have 4 cards of the exact same kind of card. And that's included in the sale of the page. Like, this whole page is for sale. Let's move on, shall we? Next up is my Astros. Yes, it was wrong for the cheating scandal. I'll give them that. But they're still my team, no matter what. I know you didn't like that cheating scandal, Greg. They owned up to it. They got rid of who was in charge of the said scandal. Moving on. I don't recognize any of these players, but still my team. And that's this particular player, Pete. I cannot pronounce his name. I'm not even going to try because I might say it wrong. Starts with an I. Says he's a right fielder. Let's move on. Next team is the A's. There's only one player I recognize here, Canseco. If anyone knows their baseball, I believe it was in '89. There was an instant replay of Canseco. He hit the ball and he was rounding the bases. And during the instant replay, that the announcers in the background were talking about the play, and then all of a sudden, the screen goes all snowy and stuff, and then you can hear the announcers go, "We're having an earthquake here." Anyone knows their baseball and history would know that. All right, what's the next team? The Toronto Blue Jays. To be honest, are they still a team? I'm not gonna wiki it. All right, I could tell this one here, Joe Carter, right fielder. It looks like I have 2 cards of him and 2 cards of Jeff Kent, the third baseman. Moving on. Like, this is some of these have 2 cards, 3 cards, 4 cards. I think the most of one player I've had is 5 cards. Wow. All right, here's the Braves. Next up are the Brewers. Let's see, this player, Franklin Stubbs, I have, it looks like 3 copies of that one. 2 of Kevin Seitzer, if I said that right. If I didn't, forgive me. Oh yeah, does anyone recognize the shirt I'm wearing? Alright. Next up, the Cardinals. My mom likes Cardinals. Do they make a hat with just the Cardinal without the baseball bat logo? Just the Cardinal? Okay. Next up, the Cubs. Let's see, who do we have here? I only recognize one guy. I don't even think he's playing anymore. Sammy Sosa. Like I said, these are all on sale on my eBay account. Links below. One page is one team. Next team are the Dodgers. Didn't we beat them 2 years ago? Aww. Moving on. That was the best Game 7 I ever saw in my life. Alright, next up are the Expos. I don't know my baseball 100%. What is this team? What city are they from? I know. Stupid. Hey, who else we got here? The Giants are coming up. Let's see. Oh, looks like I have make that 4 copies of Chris James. Cool. Alright. Next up are the Indians. Sorry, when I think of the Indians, I think of Charlie Sheen and Major League. One of my favorite baseball movies. All 3 of them. Yes, they made 3 Major League movies. Charlie was in first 2, and the third one had the guy from Quantum Leap as the coach. Look it up. You might like it. Next up, the Mariners. I only have 3 of them. Next up, the Mets. 3 cards. Alright. Next up, the Orioles. My favorite baseball player right here, Glenn Davis. I know it's an Orioles page. He was an Astro before he was traded to the Orioles. He always will be my favorite, no matter what. Okay. Next, the Padres. Only have 4 of them. No problem. You can probably tell what team is up next. And I think it's the Phillies. I have 2 pages of those guys. Some of them are duplicates. Like, say I have 3 of this guy down here. Next, the Pirates. 4 cards. I have a Barry Bonds card. Next up, the Rangers. No Nolan Ryan. I thought I did, but I don't. Next up, the Reds. Next up, the Red Sox. Next up, the Royals. The Tigers. I see Leslie Lancaster. I think of the guy from Hardcore Pond. Yes, I know it's a fake show, but it's still enjoyable. Next, the Twins. I don't recognize any of these names. Some of them are singles, some of them are 2, 3, 4, and sometimes maybe a 5 count card here. Okay, what's the next team? Alright, the White Sox. Okay. Next is the Yankees. This is the last page, guys. I know you can probably see more tabs here, but this is the last page. The Yankees. Unless they come up with a team that starts with Z, give it time, they maybe will. So I don't have Mo, I don't have A-Rod or Jeter. This is a 92. Those guys were probably not even playing in 92. So, this is 92. Let me see if I can go find what I'm talking about. I found the box I was talking about. An unopened box of baseball cards from 1990. Do your Columbo-like research, and you could probably find out who was playing then. I have no idea who's in here, and if you could tell by the glare or not, it's still wrapped in plastic, hence the word unopened. I have no idea what's in here. This will be on my eBay selling page. Like I said, links down below. See you next time.